Today's video is brought to you by Scentbird.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time here, I can't explain. No, I was going to try, but I don't think I can. So beside me here, I think we have what has to be the world's largest hoard of Ipsy bags. Please let me know if you know anybody that has more Ipsy bags than this, we can get them help. And to think, these aren't even all the ones that I have inside of this room right now. There's some in the subscription box closet that I can't even physically get to because there's subscription boxes stacked in front of it. So what I thought we would do today with the help of, a lot of energy drinks. Where are you going? That's a big jump, buddy, and there's a big box in front of you. You need help? Alrighty, so I have no actual plans on how many of these I intend to do. I think I'm just gonna go until I start losing sanity, which will probably be around a 10 mark. Alright, so I just went ahead and grabbed straight from the top. We're just gonna work our way down through the masses. Let's go ahead and begin. Ooh, tweezers. I actually really need those. I've lost every single pair of tweezers that I think I have. These are the Killer Pair Classic Slant Tip Tweezers from MOTD, and these do look nice and pointy. Yeah, I feel like those could do some tweezing. Then we have a Kenzie Rosy Perfume Eau de Parfum, and I think I'm gonna hate this. As y'all know, I am not a fan of rose, and I assume from the, rosy bloom and then all the roses that are on the packaging that it's gonna smell quite perhaps rosy. I have nothing to spray it on. Oh, why did I spray it twice? That smells nothing like roses. Why does that smell nothing like roses? It honestly smells kind of pleasant. Are there roses in this? It doesn't tell me any of the notes are. Oh, there it is. There's the notes. I would say at first there's no notes on here. It just says flammable in every language imaginable and don't spray it into your eyes. But there are notes on here. It smells like grapefruit, kumquat, mandarin, Granny Smith apples, dewy greens. None of that is rose. Oh, the mid notes are sweet rose, and that's why it doesn't smell terrible. Barely any rose in it. This is the little baggie for this month. Also nice and florally. And by me saying this month, I do not mean this current month. I mean from whatever year this came from. At first, I saw Don't Miss June's Choice, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this from last month? No, this is from May 2022. Digging on into the actual bag, I'm feeling a skinny little stick, so I'm assuming we're gonna have a lovely black eyeliner. This is from Divine Callow. It is a Kajal pencil. Tanais black. Yep, just a super standard looking black kind of roll-up eyeliner. Next up, I'm gonna go for this itty bitty little pod. That's so tiny. Ooh, peach. This is, it's from Tarte. Okay, this is Awake by Tarte Peach Lip Therapy, and it's so tiny, so little, but I do love peaches. Let's see, does it being a year old? Oh, that was a very moist swipe. The consistency of this is honestly kind of lovely. Let me see if you guys can see that, oh my gosh, it just scoops so good. Oh, goopy. Unfortunately, there isn't too much of a peach scent or a peach taste to it. It is a year old though. And then finally, the last thing we have here is wrapped up in a bit of bubble wrap. This is, oh my goodness. What fun writing. I can't read it for anything, but it's fun looking. Rihanna Rebellied. Oh, okay. And it's just a bronzer contour kind of thing. I actually could use a new bronzer slash contour. I just use kind of an orangey bronzer, and my face looks consistently pretty orange. So this one seems very neutral, maybe a little bit on the ashy side. All right, and that is everything for bag number 1. I mean, as far as Ipsys go, it is Ipsy. It is very Ipsy. We've got some small makeup items, a perfume, a black eyeliner, a beauty tool. I don't think it's terrible though. I don't. So this would be, a fairly decent Ipsy bag.
Before we move on, here's a quick word from our sponsor, Scentbird.
Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service where you get to pick out a new designer fragrance to try every month for only $17. I personally love perfumes and fragrances, but committing to a full-size, expensive bottle can be a bit intimidating. With Scentbird, you get a 30-day supply of each fragrance to really try it out before you commit to that full-size bottle. There are over 600 designer brands to choose from, like Prada, Gucci, and Versace, plus there are indie labels like Skylar, Heretic, and Confessions of a Rebel. You guys know I like to smell like a fall day all year round. I like spicy, sweet, vanilla, heavy scents, but with Scentbird, it gives me the chance to expand my horizons and try different things. So this month I'm trying Skylar Capri Summer with notes of bergamot, neroli, and blood orange. This smells like a day at the beach. Burla Irresistible with notes of lily, freesia, and white camellia. I typically don't go for floral heavy scents, but this one is lovely. Confessions of a Rebel, oh yes, with notes of Sicilian bergamot, pink grapefruit, wild berries, vanilla musk, and sandalwood. This one honestly might be one of my new favorites. It's just so unique. And finally, Prada Candy with notes of caramel and musk, which is super sweet and decadent. The cute magnetic case is really handy for protecting the vial inside. It makes the fragrance so easy to take on the go, so you can always have your new favorite fragrance with you. So if you'd like to get Scentbird a try, be sure to click the link below or scan my QR code and use my code Alexandria3 for 55% off your first month of Scentbird. That means your first month would only be about $8. So check them out to find your new favorite fragrance. And just thank you so very much to Scentbird for sponsoring this video and helping helping to support the channel. Next up here in the pile, this one's pretty hefty. Oh my goodness, it's so sticky. It's stuck to me. All the sticky stuff in the packaging is like stuck to my nails. What the heck? Ooh. Oh wow, I'm actually really surprised. It's the same bag. These are from the same months. How did that happen in this giant stack? I guess I just, took whatever months I had and just stacked them together. We have another little pair of tweezers. Now I gotta back up from when I lose the others. My goodness, another little bubble wrap thing. I'm gonna bet that it is the same little contour bronzer. And yes, I do believe it is. But we do have a couple of different items in here, so let's go ahead and pull out some squeezy tubes. Very, very pale peach with white writing is just not good for my eyes. It says Basic Skin Shower Scrub. I assume this is just from the brand Basic Skin. It doesn't say too much else besides that on the front at least. And honest to goodness, I don't know if I can read the back. Gentle exfoliation and hydration, silky smooth skin just after one use. All right, we have another little squeezy tube here. This is from Briogeo. This is a superfoods avocado. Oh no, yeah, okay. I don't know why I couldn't say avocado there. That's almost on like a fresh avocado kind of level. But anyway, this is an avocado kiwi mega moisture hair mask, and actually that sounds really, really nice. And then finally, last but not least, we have a little lip product in here. This is from Pop Beauty, and it is a permanent pout lip thingy merbob. I'm gonna assume maybe like a liquid lipstick or a liquid lip stain. It's in the shade Bare Blush, and I personally think this is a really pretty shade, so I'm kind of excited about it. Oh good, that's good. I used this voting paper from the 2021 Honduras election to wipe off my mascara wand earlier, and now it is all underneath my thumb and all over my fingers. If you're confused as to why I have voting paper from the Honduras 2021 election, so am I. I'm just gonna go ahead and try this on my lips because I do think it's a pretty color. I'm hoping, oh, it's a little on the palish side. It's a very, very thin formula. I don't mind the color though. At first I thought it was gonna have a little bit too much of like a peach undertone, but it's really not too bad. All right, so that is everything in Ipsy Bag number 2, both from May 2022. And yeah, this one is also fine. It's also very much so an Ipsy. It's fine. I think I enjoyed the first one more than I did this one, but it's okay. Gosh, my fingernails are still so sticky. Bag number 3 is up next here. I'm wondering if it's gonna be yet another one from May 2022 because, as you guys remember, I used to get 3 bags, and oh my goodness, it is. All right, we're just knocking out all of last year's bags. First 2 things inside of this bag tell me that this would have been my skincare bag when I used to have 3 different profiles. So they're both from the Cream Shop. We have a vitamin C and hyaluronic mask, and then a turmeric and matcha mask. I know that both of these things are so good for you, but I cannot get behind matcha. It just tastes like the grass. All the matcha stuff looks so good too, like a matcha latte. That like light pale green color, it's beautiful. Moving on into our third, and I do believe final May 2022 bag. I'm sorry guys, I thought we'd get a lot more variety out of this giant box here beside me. It does look like we have some different things in here though, so let's go for this little guy first. Oh, I didn't know Way even made things that weren't for your head. So we have a Way body cleanser, and I truly and honestly didn't know they didn't make anything that wasn't hair care stuff. Following that, we have this little guy here from Pink Lips. It is a tinted lip balm in the shade Dream. I love a tinted lip balm, so I'm gonna go ahead. Well, I was gonna say, I'll go ahead and try this on, but then I just realized that I had just applied something called Permanent Pout. So it might be a little tiny bit difficult for me to try on any more lip products. Maybe I can just get like a swatch of it. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just go ahead and pass this along because it's very pink. It is super, super pink. And then finally, last but not least, I think we have a nail polish in here. And I honestly really do like getting nail polishes. There's something I don't standardly buy for myself, like at the store or anything. So it's pretty fun to get them. You can tell that this one's been setting for a little while. It's just a little bit separated, but let's give it a shake and maybe a slight beating. I'm sure more like shaking and gyrating and vibrating it would make it come back together, but it is still kind of separated. But it's just like a nice kind of pale purple shade. There are only 3 bags in and I am like sweating. It's hot in here. Wait a second, did they count these as 2? What is this just, did they say this is 2 things? I think they did. Okay, so they counted each mask as an item and then they only gave us 3 other items, which I'm not a huge fan of that. 2 masks in 1 bag, like that's not super fun. They just did 1 mask and then maybe like 4 separate items instead of 3 separate items. I feel like that would have been better. All right, moving on here to bag number 4. Let's see what's inside. Oh, and finally we do have a different bag, and this one seems kind of stuffed full. Okay, all right, so we're moving along here a little bit. We're at August 2022 now. Super cute little palm tree bag. This is actually very cute. I like the silky fabric on it and like the pale pink with the palm trees, and then it's got a little palm tree. Well, there it goes. Little palm tree zipper. I think that's real adorable. Oops, I almost missed it. There's something inside the bag and also something dangling off it. First item we have here is just a little kind of blending shader brush. I'm not really sure. Firma? It's from the brand Firma. I don't know if we've ever received a brush from them before, but it's the 204 brush. Feels pretty soft, feels pretty nice. And then on the inside of the bag here, okay, we got some stuff. Oh boy, the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I have received this so many times, and every single time I get it, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to try it. And then I never remember to try it. Then we have a very pretty pale green tube in here. Oh, this is lip balm. This is from Oriza Beauty, and this is a, what is it? Is a glow up lip balm in Vanilla Dew. That sounds very intriguing. Vanilla Dew. Something about that really makes me want to put it on my lips, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Ooh, okay, so I thought it was gonna be some type of like maybe long doe foot or something at the end of this, like when you squeeze through, but you take off that cap and then there's a secondary cap. Oh my gosh, and then there's a doe foot on the inside. Surprises everywhere. I had no idea. Oh, maybe I just broke it. Ew, maybe that's not supposed to come off those. Oopsies. All right, that took off about half the lip color I was wearing. But that first lip color was starting to feel very, very dry, so I'm actually really happy there was like another lip balm in here because my lips are feeling parched. All right, next in here, this looks very mascara-y. It is from Jasmine Beauty, and yes, it is. It is a Luxe Lash Volumizing Mascara. Again, in like a nice kind of pale pastel-y packaging. These colors are actually very pretty together, that purple and the green. And then finally, the last item we have in here is from Youth to the People. This is a Dream Eye Cream. I feel like this brand always has pretty interesting ingredients in it, so I'm excited to see what they put in here. Goji Stem Cells. How do you even get a Goji Stem Cell? And it's gonna be so little. Oh my goodness! It's just the tiniest thing. I mean, it's just itty bitty. Look at that. I can smell the stem cells. Alright, you guys, and that is bag number 4. I feel like this also probably would have been a skincare bag. Those were really easy to pick out for Ipsy because I'm sure they love sending skincare and not makeup. Bag number 5. Let's go ahead and see what we got. If it's the same bag, I'm gonna have to start like rifling around and digging down to the bottom to try to find some different stuff. Dang, but it's the same bag. Okay, we'll do this one really fast and then I'll try to like reach down in there and get something that is different. Oh, okay, so we have another makeup brush, but this one is different. It's from Estate Cosmetics, and I like the shape of this one. You can never have too many blending brushes. Inside the bag itself, I am seeing a repeat. We have another Jasmine Beauty mascara. Then following that, we have a Kokie Cosmetics setting powder. I feel like you can find Kokie Cosmetics at like Walmart and stuff, so I feel like this might be a drugstore brand. It's just a standard translucent setting powder. It's supposed to be sheer, lightweight, and have a natural finish to it, so I'm sure that's nice, and I always could use some setting powder. Ooh, interesting. It says it can be used with foundation or worn alone. I feel like that would be like dry and pale. Next in here, we have an item from Origins. This is a Checks and Balances frothy face wash. Frothy is a fun word. I like that word. It smells good. It smells kind of clean. It smells good. And then finally, the last thing we have in here is from Nomad, and this is the American Parks line. So they have like a national parks makeup line, or at least line of little individual eyeshadows because we have received one before. This is in the shade Half Dome and Delicate Arch. Maybe my knowledge of the American park system and you know, like national monuments or whatever is a little lacking because I don't know what either of those are. Ooh, these are super pretty colors though. I like that nice kind of chocolatey brown and that like rose gold color. Those are really pretty. Alright, so yeah, another perfectly fine bag. None of these have been like crazy exciting yet, but we are dealing with Ipsy here, so you know, I'm not gonna get my hopes up too much. Alright, I'm gonna like dig down in here because I feel like all the ones on the top are gonna be the same, so let's get in here. Bag number 6. Let's see what we got. Oh my gosh. I don't know why like touching the softness kind of freaked me out a little bit, but this is a really soft bag. December 2022. Oh goodness. Okay, this is December. It says hooray. I don't know why this just doesn't really scream December-y to me. We got some like orange velvety stuff on the back, and then we have pink and red and like this color block. Gosh, this is super classic Ipsy. And look how tiny. Look at this thing. Look at that. Oh, it's a foundation. Okay. So we have the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. This is in the shade Light Sand, which I feel like that could be a halfway decent shade for me. It is the Tarte Double Duty Booty. Unfortunately, I feel like Tarte foundations and I just never work out. I used to do the Tarte like build your own bag things all the time where you get like a really good deal on all of their makeup. You pay like $60 and get like $300 for the makeup and you can pick it out. And I thought that was so cool, so much fun, but unfortunately the foundations just never really worked out for me, so I think I'll probably leave this in a bag to like donate or something. Let's go in here for the next 10 in a bit. A little squeezy tube, it's just so cute. Rose tea, oh no. Sorry guys, I had to go do a wardrobe change and turn on the air conditioner in here because it was getting so incredibly hot. I'm sorry if you can hear like the whirring of the air conditioning. I'm sure it's in a great symphony with Ren snoring behind me, so I'm really sorry. But anyway, I think we were talking about this itty bitty tiny little thing. This is Tea Time from Brio, New York. It is an eye cream and it's so little, but it is supposed to brighten, depuff, and firm. You get a whole 0.17 fluid ounces of it. I mean, it is an eye cream though, so you don't really use a lot of it. I can't smell anything. I was seeing if you could smell the rose. All right, moving on to our next squeezy tube. I'm seeing something from First Aid Beauty. This is an Ultra Repair Firming Collagen Cream. My goodness, it feels empty. It just feels empty. It's supposed to be 0.3 fluid ounces in there, but it feels like there's basically nothing. I mean, it could have like honestly evaporated. Well, how long ago was this from? Oh, December. That wasn't that long ago. It's safe for sensitive skin. It doesn't say like what it's supposed to do or what it does, but it is dermatologist tested. Why did I say dermatologist like that? It's dermatologist tested, not dermatologist tested. No artificial fragrance. I bet there isn't. Everything from First Aid Beauty smells disgusting. It does. It really does. But I do like First Aid Beauty stuff. Ooh, a hair mask. This is Gloss Moderne Clean Luxury Hair Mask. And this sounds very fancy. Just like by what it says on there. Oh, I think that'll smell really nice. It kind of has like a shea buttery, kind of almondy scent to it. Ooh, I think that sounds really lovely. And then finally, last but not least, and not a squeezy tube, we have something bubble wrap here. And it's a tiny little quad from Cella. Why do I think I have this exact same thing like next to me? Listen, I know that my eyes have perceived this within the past like month. This used to be like right here sitting next to me. We have 4 shimmers and a matte down there in the corner. It's just kind of like a nice warm brown with the other like warm tones. Anyway, that is everything in the December bag. Again, not feeling super December-y. I really wish they would put a little bit more thought into like, you know, their bags, what they put inside of them to like match the seasons. Nothing in here really screamed like holiday or winter or anything to me, but the bag is soft and I do like soft things. That's good. All right, reaching in over here, this side over here. Let's go for a big one. Airy. Oh no. Hooray! And I even tried to reach over to like the other side of the box and grab a random one, went for a different size, and I still feel like we got the same month, which is December 2022. Ryan is very good at using his doggy beds. He knows exactly how to lay in them. So this one's kind of fun though. We have like little pink looking amoebas on top of some red. Again, not very holiday or winter themed, but kind of fun. Also from MOTD, we have some brushes here. They are dual-ended brushes. Very colorful. They do kind of go with like the theme we're working with for, you know, December. Following that, we have an item from Lucky. Oh, it's a liquid eyeshadow. I thought for sure it was going to be lipstick. A Lucky Chick liquid eyeshadow, which I think liquid eyeshadows are super fun. This is in the shade Dusty Lav. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. It's like a dusty lavender color. I think it's really pretty. Let's get a little swatch of it. That's not a good scent. Oh gosh, stop smelling. All right, I'm really not a huge fan of this applicator. It's just like a little like plastic spatula. It feels like the rubber thing that I use to like stir around eggs. Definitely not my favorite, and it's kind of like scratching the product off as I'm trying to apply it. But I think with proper application, if I could get there, if this had like a doe foot or something, I think it could be a really pretty color. I really don't think I have anything in this kind of shade, and I don't really see many liquid eyeshadows in this shade. They're standardly like, every time I get them, they're like a champagne-y shade. But this is super pretty. This is a giant box. What is this? Oh, it's very smushed. But the next thing we have in here is a vitamin C intense face cream from Kat Berkey or Berkey. Why you gotta have a box that big if half of it is gonna be empty? Feels very unnecessary. Oh my gosh, 3/4 of it is empty. This is not necessary for this. It comes in a nice like frosted glass pot though. It is very heavy. You get 1.7 fluid ounces of cream, and I like that it's powered by nutrition. That's good. I wish I was powered by nutrition, but I'm currently powered by Monster Energy Zero Ultra. etc. Yeah, you know it's a cream. It's a cream. Got the giant air pocket in there, as always. All right, just a couple items left in here. We got one bubble wrap and one squeezy tube. I'm gonna go for the squeezy tube first. Daggone Wonder Beauty, of course you're in here. This is the Mile High Club Length and Define Mascara. I do think that I have heard people say good things about this. I personally have never tried it.
Update, I have tried it a couple of times since I filmed this video and I do not like it. That's the update.
And then finally, last but not least, is this from Ciate. Oh my gosh, it's from Ciate. Okay. Two of the big hitters in one bag here. So we have a Ciate, what is wrong with me? Glow 2 highlighter, and I like Ciate London stuff, and I'm in the market for a new highlighter. I did just recently finish the highlighter that I was using to highlight my entire face that you facilitated people asking me if I was pregnant because I was glowing. Ooh, that looks so pretty. That looks like a very nice highlight, very reflective, super pretty. I like that super, super light kind of golden color to it. I'm definitely gonna swatch this because I think it looks really good. Ooh, yes, that is the kind of highlight that I like. It's not like chunky, glittery or anything. It's just kind of nice and golden and reflective. All right, you guys, and that is everything in, I don't even remember what this is called anymore. What, Ipsy Plus or something? All right, that was bag number 7. Let's see if we can speed round a couple more of these. Not that we haven't been already speed rounding, but I'm on like an hour and a half of recording. Bag number 8. Let's see what we got. How? Dagnabbit, how? That smells real weird. Oh no, that smells super strange. All right, I was thinking about skipping this one, but it smells too weird not to. Ooh, palettes. What is that scent? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the repeats here. So we got some more MOTD brushes, more Mile High Club, and then we have some others. Oh, there's a perfume in here. I'm gonna assume that I don't like this perfume because my goodness, this bag smells super weird. But we're gonna go ahead and look at it anyway. This is the Lifestyle Co. Mood. From at least what it smells like in the bag, which maybe the bag came in contact with something that smells old and decaying. I don't think I'm gonna like this. We're gonna see. Part of me is like, okay, that smells like a nice looking man. That smells like a nicely dressed man. But then on the other side, I'm like, that smells like old stuff. Maybe like an old, nicely dressed man. That could be a compromise. It definitely smelled much, much worse on the bag, which leads me to believe either like this. That smells like gerbil food. Why does this smell like a farm? What? Ah! Okay, no, it's not this. This doesn't smell like this. No. Well, that makes me a little bit like concerned. It smells like a mouse got in there and like made them a little home. It's been inside a plastic bag since December. I don't know what could have come in contact with it to make it smell that way, but oh my goodness. Anyway, so this doesn't smell bad. It just smells like a nicely dressed older man, maybe wearing like a little hat, the cane. And then we have some palettes, which palettes are fun. So let's go into this one here. This is from Shades by Shan. Woo! Okay, so here is the blush palette. This at first looked like crazy, crazy bright, but you know what? I think it could look really pretty. It's kind of like violet undertones to it. The rest of these shades have like a very warm undertone to them. Oh, and I've definitely had this palette before. Again, Ciate London, one of the subscription box superstars. They somehow make their way into every single one of them. I'm going to use this big staple to open it because I can't find anything else to lever it open. Yes, I do remember this palette from back in the day. So the packaging of it is like a nice hard plastic, and then on the inside are these really pretty shades that look like they have a little bit of like a fabric flow to them. Oh, okay, so that was everything for bag number 8, and you know, it was good. I got a couple palettes in there and like a highlighter and some fun stuff. This might really be my favorite so far, but this smell is real bad. All right, let's go over here to this side and grab out a little guy. Hopefully this isn't also from December 2022, but we'll see. Oh, it's fuzzy. Yeah, well, that's adorable. I really enjoy that. It takes me straight back to Nickelodeon. I don't know why specifically Nickelodeon, but that's what I'm thinking of with this. It's like a nice fuzzy purple with a green like zipper top, and it doesn't smell like gerbil food. So we're off to a good start for this one. The first thing that we have are very pretty little masks here. As you can see, there are 2 of them inside of one little plastic thing, as I feel like these should have been. Like, it should have counted as just one item. These are from Pink Wonder. They're a jojoba sheet mask, and I just really like that very like minimal like packaging on them. I think that's super cute. All right, moving on into the actual bag itself here. Let's see if we can see when they're from. January 2023. That was this year. My goodness. The first item we have is from Polar. This is a pure ice. Oh, it's a gentle scrub. Okay, so we have a scrub. I feel like anything I've ever received from this brand has been some type of like hand lotion or something. So this is a little bit different. All right, I'm gonna dig out this tiny little squeezy tube here at the bottom so we can save the other nicer looking things for last. Oh wow, okay, so the next thing we have in here is from It Cosmetics, and it's itty bitty. This is the Hello Results Wrinkle Reducing Cream, and like this might fight like one wrinkle for a day. I feel like you're not gonna be able to say hello to many results because this is so very small and you definitely couldn't get too much use out of it. All right, and then the last two things in here, it looks like I might have another mascara maybe. It's cruelty free and then it doesn't tell you much anything else about it. It's a mascara, okay. And then finally, last but not least, we have something from NARS in here. That's always exciting. This is a velvet matte lip pencil in the shade Dolce Vita. Oh, well, okay, yeah, so it is a red shade. I generally don't wear red shades, but it has kind of like a nice warm undertone to it, and it doesn't seem as bright and intense as like a true red. It seems a little bit muted. Kind of pretty, but I still don't feel like I would get a ton of use out of this, unfortunately. It's just a little bit bright for me. Alrighty, so super cute bag itself. The items inside of it, again, you know, they're fine. We got some squeezy tubes, we got some face masks. It's fine, but I love the bag. Was that 9? 7, 8, 9? Oh my goodness, just one more? Alright, let's go for this little guy right here for bag number 10. Ooh, animal print. Oh, this one smells lovely. Oh, I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Tatoes. Sorry, buddy, that scare you. This bag smells really, really good, so I'm hoping that's some type of perfume or something. But the first thing we have here is a very like thick, it feels like a Harry Potter wand or something. This doesn't feel like a makeup brush. It's quite thick. This also is from the brand Firma. It is the 405 Firma. And then also outside of the bag, for some reason, we have a little thing here from Murad. And I bet this is also gonna be itty bitty. This is a Resurgence Renewing Eye Cream. I mean, I already don't feel like the daintiest of ladies. I feel like I'm very like broad and stuff, so I don't feel super dainty. So holding something like this that is so itty bitty tiny in my hands just makes me feel like a football player. Like I was holding a regular size beauty product and then I hulked out and I'm still holding it and now it's tiny. That's what it makes me feel like. Murad is a nice brand though. A lot of people really enjoy them, so I'm sure it's nice. It's just not a lot of product. All right, let's go ahead and move on into this very good smelling bag. Ooh, maybe it's this that smells so good. Oh, I have this. So this is Barefoot Venus Ruby Red Macadamia Oil Cream. What? Macadamia Oil Body Cream. There we go. Fine, I guess. I don't really know if there's much of a scent. I feel like it's not giving me like whatever this is. That bag smells so good. Next up, we have an item from Naked Cosmetics. This is a pressed pigments eyeshadow in the shade Desert Sunset. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting purple. I was definitely expecting some like warm tone things, but we have like kind of a lighter purple. It has a lot of shininess to it. Ooh, okay. So I know what was making this smell so good. We have a little candle in here, and I feel like this is so funny because it's from Juicy Couture. I don't know. I just never really expected to get like Juicy Couture candles inside of Ipsy's, but I do remember receiving one of these before, and this one smells real good. Yeah, that smells amazing. That smells so good. It's a very small candle. It is only 1 ounce, so this wouldn't burn for very long, but yeah, it smells really nice. It has notes of wild honey, creamy vanilla, and orange blossom in it, and I just really like that scent. All right, is that all 10? Did we actually make it through? Because I have been filming for like 2 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We made it through 10. There's definitely got to be multiple parts of this, and as soon as I can dig out the rest of the bags, yes, there is rest. We can do more unhinged Ipsy unbaggings, but for now, you know, these 10 are going to be it. Oh my gosh, I was gonna do the Ipsy from this month and I totally forgot. It's setting outside. I guess I could go ahead and do it. Man, this will be a long video. I guess I'll do it. Okay, hold on. All right, so this is the Ipsy for the month of June 2023. This just came like today or yesterday, so this is the whole reason that I wanted to do this video. I was like, well, you know, I can like do the new Ipsy because I don't think I get any of the others anymore. It's just this one. And then I can get into some of my like, you know, reserves, Ipsy reserves. Let's go ahead and see what's in here. Why do I feel like we've received this bag before? The zipper seems different, but like the bag itself, the meshiness of it seems very, very familiar. I do like the little zipper that says love on it. I think that's super cute. The mesh bag is interesting. Probably good for like the beach or the pool or something like that. Good for summer. What an interesting looking brush. Okay, so the first thing we have in here is like the strangest looking brush. This is from the brand Wing Me, and like it almost looks like a paintbrush, like a very fancy paintbrush. I've seen ones made out of like actual hair that cost hundreds of dollars for a single paintbrush, and they kind of have that similar style to them, so that's different. I don't really know how well like this style here will work out for like makeup, but you know, it's different. print. Oh, and then we have a Hoola bronzer. Do we? Oh, okay. We have the world's smallest Hoola bronzer. I thought there was actually gonna be like, you know, something just like a tiny bit bigger than this. But no, it looks like we have a Hoola single eyeshadow pan. Following that, we have something from Real Her. This is an I Am Convinced setting powder. Again, a nice setting powder is always good to have. So let's see what the packaging looks like. Alright, so we just have a standard kind of looking little compact, and inside we have the setting powder. It looks like it has just the slightest like kind of yellowy creamy undertone to it, but I'm sure it's just like a standard kind of I was trying to say sheer, clear, translucent, like all at the same time, but none of them came out. I'm sure it's just like setting powder. Following that, we have this little guy here with very interesting like packaging on it. Oh, I feel like we've had something from this brand before because there's little dragons on it. Sugar Daddy Boss Gloss. Okay. I don't know, however, if I'm gonna love this color. It is very kind of light and milky, and those like milky shades are my least favorite for my lips, so I'm gonna stick that back in there and I'll probably pass this along to somebody else. It does smell really good though. And then finally, last but not least, we have a heavy item in here. Oh, yay! Is this another nail polish? Organic infused. That was something infused with organic. Organic infused nail lacquer gel effect in the shade Bellini. This is from Ipsy, New York, and it is one of the 12 free nail polishes, so it doesn't have any of that stuff in there. I'm fairly certain I only know like what one of those things is, which is formaldehyde. And I have to say I'm quite glad it doesn't have that in there. Oh, okay. Well, you know, it's just, well, it's basically just white, which, you know, that's actually good to have. I was thinking about buying like a white nail polish. With the shade name Bellini, I was anticipating maybe like a peach color or something, something kind of summery. But this looks like white and then like a peach like walked by it. So yeah, not much color to it, but I was actually wanting a white nail polish. This works out. I still don't know how you can be infused with organic, but that's, why am I sniffing it? I know what this is gonna smell like. Why do that? Oh! Okay, that's everywhere. That's more of my Honduras paper from 2021. Alrighty, well, let me see if I can get you guys some prices here real fast. You know how Ipsy, no, I can't. There's just random people on the inside. Okie dokie. Well, you know, that was an okay bag. We got a nail polish. We got a kind of a bronzer. We got what did we get? How do I have no remembrance of what we just got in this bag? Okay, these are the things we got in the bag from this month. So like the world's tiniest bronzer. We got a brush, a nail polish, a little lip gloss here, and then a setting powder. So I mean, like, not the worst ever. At least we got some makeup. I said I'd like getting nail polishes. Brushes are always good to have, and there is a decent amount of makeup in here. So like, this isn't the worst Ipsy ever. It's just so standard and not very exciting, and everything's very small. So an Ipsy. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the nail polish that is now kind of sprinkled about. And that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It means the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!